From 1955 to 1964, Mundelein resident Charles Warner created handcrafted cathedral models in remembrance of the architecture and vibrant colors of his childhood in Poland. Charles Warner, born in 1884, left his home in Poland to immigrate to the United States at the age of 16. In Poland, his family lived in an area controlled by Russia, and he did not want to be drafted into the Russian army. In the U.S., Warner made his way west, laboring in tobacco fields in Massachusetts, a paper mill in Ohio, and finally at American Steel and Wire in Waukegan. Shortly before he retired, Warner worked as a carpenter. By the early 1920s, Warner became a naturalized citizen and settled in Mundelein. There he raised his 3 children, William and twins Lucille and Louise. After Charles Warner's retirement, he turned his energy to a new passion, woodworking. A request from one of his daughters to make a manger for their nativity set sparked a new purpose in his life. Warner created structures out of wood, beginning with birdhouses that were so elaborate he joked about charging the birds rent. In 1955, Warner took his hobby to new heights by building cathedral models. He hand-carved the wooden cathedrals with a jackknife and jigsaw using templates of his own design. The cathedral models, made in remembrance of his childhood in Europe, also taught his children about their heritage. The models were not intended to be replicas of real-world buildings, but just captured the essence of the European cathedrals and architecture that inspired him. Features such as towers, arches, and elaborate ornamentation reflected key characteristics associated with cathedral architecture. He also incorporated stained glass windows by painting glass panels using a feathering technique to allow light to shine through. Although Warner's cathedrals do not open, the interiors are beautifully decorated with wooden chandeliers suspended from the ceiling, carved candles and altars, and an array of colors. His daughter Lucille remembered her father's love for gardening, bright flowers and trees represented by the tree and flower motifs painted on the floors of 3 of the cathedrals. Warner died in his sleep on August 3, 1964, with his 6th model left unfinished. In 1982, Lucille Warner donated her father's 5 completed models to the Dunn Museum. She recalled him saying that his retirement years were the happiest years of his life.